My name is Zita Epenge, and I am the managing director for a company called Theater de Spiegel, or De Spiegel. And we exclusively work for the very young audiences, so from 0 to 4. And it's a company that's existed for over 50 years with a long-standing tradition in puppet theater and object theater. But then it evolved to music theater, and the last years it's opened up even more, and we've invited more artists to make work, and so we're evolving into a multidisciplinary company. Voilà.
Great, okay. What has brought you to the artistic gathering?
Well, I'm part of the board of ASSITEJ Belgium, so I have an interest and an investment in everything that's happening in the ASSITEJ community. For myself, because I'm a managing director and I handle all non-artistic things, it's just inspiring. It's only the second time I've come to an artistic gathering. The last time was in Birmingham. I think it opens your perspective because you intend to be, I feel sometimes a little enclosed in the region and in the practices and the opinions and the taste of the sector you're working in, and it puts everything into perspective when you meet this international crowd. So just questioning myself, questioning the practice, reflection really, yeah.
Oh, that's a great way to put it, is reflection. Why do you believe the theme, confronting the present, is important to explore within the work of theater for young audiences?
Often with these themes and titles, it can be interpreted in so many ways. So I'm not sure what to answer. I've asked myself the question, like, what does that mean, that sentence, in the practice of Theater de Spiegel? I suppose in a very literal interpretation, because we work for the very young ones who live everything in the now. It's sort of the essence also of the artistic practice that we do in that sense. And then, I don't know, I feel sometimes what we don't have is that the content of our work isn't always related to like themes in society or problems in society. But I'm not sure if it's necessary also, so I don't know what to answer.
That's fine, that's perfect, you know? Yeah. It's a difficult subject. Like, I know in the States, you know, we're trying to confront a lot of things, you know, when it comes to gun violence and racism and sexism and gender and just like all of these things. And it's really interesting coming here because I feel like confronting the present means like we need to stop thinking so far ahead in the future. We need to think about now, because we can't, you know, progress 10 years if we can't even face the problems that like the youth, I sound so old, like the kids are bringing up, you know? And it's really interesting, like what you're saying, like hearing like all the different perspectives of like what that means to them depending like on where they're from. Next question. What do you hope the future of theater for young audiences should look like, either worldwide or specific to your country?
I don't know. I suppose it's more of a given, like that we can lose the defensive attitude that sometimes, which is necessary because of the conditions in a lot of countries, but that would be great if arts are just a part of life in every level, in schools, in family situations, in just your every day-to-day activity. And then coming from Belgium, of course, we are very blessed already in that aspect, but still there's a lot of room for improvement, specifically then for the age we work for. I think Flanders is very progressive and a leading example in a lot of subsectors of the TYA, but when it comes to babies and toddlers, we really have to look abroad for the good examples. So I think, for example, there's a system that exists. Almost all schools go to see theater, so almost everyone that's in school see one show per year in most classes, which if I say this, people are like, wow, that's a great system. No. But then it starts when you're 6, and under 6 you don't have that. So that's just weird, and that's the things that we strive for in our personal, in our local environments. Voilà.
Great. So, final question. What events or opportunities do you have coming up that you want to publicize and make known to dialogue and to the artistic gathering?
Oh, so many things to the artistic gathering. That's a broad audience. I have to think about that. I think 3 things. So the first one is we're evolving into a multidisciplinary company. So we're exploring a lot of artistic processes that are also very exciting for us to do. So I would invite people to please follow our work. If you have a certain image or expectation of what the Spiegel work is, get ready to be surprised in the next couple of years, because I really feel excited about these new ideas and plans that we have. And then also specifically or typical for the Spiegel is this lab work we do with all types of artists, but it's just a format or an artistic process that I think is very unique to the Spiegel, and we're making a publication about it, which not just that practice, but that practice along with some other facets in the sector for babies and toddlers. We're still not entirely sure what we're going to put into it, but we have a lot of ideas, and it's supposed to come out somewhere next year. So that's something I would like to share. Yeah, that's it, I think.